YOUDIA.
You are now watching Planet YOUDIA.
Hey y'all, welcome back to season 3 of YOUDIA. As always, or actually, as y'all could see, we're switching it up just a little bit just for our first episode. Yes. Our guys are, where they at?
We don't need them.
We don't need them this episode.
We don't need them.
But as always, it's your girl, NADIA.
BREZZY B.
Grace Faye.
Nia.
And we're here to bring y'all an all-girls episode,
yes.
Okay? Because who runs the world?
Girls. I think that's the theme of this episode.
Period.
We're going to start the year off strong, start season 3 off strong with all girls, so.
And today is the perfect day to do that.
Yes, today is the perfect day to do that with everything that's been going on. You guys been watching. Today's a very special day, actually.
It is. It's inauguration.
I always fuck up with the
It's the day Joe became president.
Right, yes! Woo! Let's all just be thankful that Trump is out.
Period. I can actually say that now. Like, I can actually agree with
that
now because we got a new president.
Right,
so
it doesn't matter. Everybody just needs to get over it.
Exactly.
Moving on, and I have high hopes, you know. There's some really powerful speeches today.
Yeah, Joe was, like, talking. What I noticed a lot about what he had to say during his speech is just, like, he talked a lot about unity.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, if we should feel as hopeful as we should just because, or as we do, because he just started, but there's definitely been some division going on, like, these past 4 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's definitely, like, it's not, you know, it's not, like, a mystery of it being, like, encouraged, you know. I feel like Trump was very, like, he wasn't, like, about unity, you know. He was definitely about division and all that.
For sure. I feel like his speech, maybe I missed it, but, like, did he only speak about vaccines, like, dealing with COVID and uniting the people, or was there anything else that he mentioned? If anybody knows or anything.
He did talk about the peace treaty.
Mm-hmm.
He did, he talked about a lot of things. He talked about, what's it called, like, he said a lot of, like, uprooting systematic oppression and, yeah, like, a lot of things.
Yeah, no, I feel. So I was like, that's what I noticed. So I saw, like, his speech in 2 parts, right? Either the vaccines and dealing with COVID, and then we saw the unify the people to deal with the systematic racism and all this other racial things that are going on. So, like, for me, I do feel hopefully he is speaking out on what he's really going to do. I do not want him in a time like this to give people hope when there is none.
Right.
Like, you know, don't bring them up and, you know, dissatisfy them. Like, you don't, like, people do go through different things. Like, and I've realized and seen that, and I'm just like, I kind of feel a little shaky. I'm not going to be like, yay, Biden, just because it's like every time we yaying somebody, it's always like, dang, like, why? Yeah, it wasn't never for the people, really. Right. So I'm not going to yay him yet, but, like, I'm not against him. Right. I just had to play his, like, devil's advocate because I'm like, are you really finna step up to the plate? Or are you going to be like the last president saying you will and then do, like, bare minimal and being like, at least I did something. Right. And saying, like, you know, I tried. And it's like, we always hear that I tried when it's like, when it's coming to things like this, you know, it's, you don't paint Black Lives Matter on a street and give discounts, you know? It's dealing with the cops, reteaching them, like, understanding that people do have this racism and where it comes from. I think we all know that people have it, right? But everyone never, like, dives into, like, where did it come from?
I think that's important. Right. I think it's really important, like, to unpack that. Because I feel like as Black people, we are so quick to, like, just have a lot of faith in somebody just because, like, they're kind of like the saving grace. Especially we saw that with Obama, you know, and even he has mentioned during his presidency, like, I feel like he said even I feel like it was a lot of pressure on me because I was just the first Black president, you know. And so with that being said, I have a lot of hopes for Joe Biden, but definitely the bar is set high with that. But shout out to the Obamas. Okay, they came to slay. Let's talk about Michelle. Okay, did y'all see her fit though? Y'all saw the maroon fit? Yes, I love it.
All 4 women that showed up today, like even Jill, like she even looked good. Like she looked good. Kamala looked good, but like I don't know why.
I love how
Michelle stole the show.
Right,
she really did. She really did. Like Baracky looked good, but Michelle,
she stole the show.
She really did.
Sorry, Brock, you just don't compete.
Right? Okay, you need to step it up.
My favorite thing is I see more memes about Michelle. Like,
right?
I wish I had like the one I'm thinking of, but I see
up for what?
Yeah. I just say like, oh, she got Michelle Obama arms, or like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just the fact that like she could do both, you know what I mean? She could be, you know, mean Michelle, and she could be slay Michelle, you know?
Right?
I love the fact that they had also 2 women singers, Lady Gaga and J-Lo.
Yeah.
Like, it was a nice little diverse mix, and they didn't pick like Lady Gaga, like they could pick any like, you know, kind of white Caucasian person, but it's like Lady Gaga has such a unique like tone to her. And I love how they chose her, and obviously Jennifer Lopez is like the dang role model of Latinas and everything, right? Did she walk in? Everybody's like, oh.
And I definitely think Lady Gaga would be invited to the cookout.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Like,
her and Beyonce's telephone music video will always be iconic. 13-year-old me. No, but definitely the women came to slay. Even Kamala, man, like I'm so excited for her, and I'm excited that it's an AKA, you know, just a woman who's in a sorority from an HBCU. Like, it's fucking dope.
Right.
Excuse my language. It's really dope, guys. Like, it's just so nice to see, especially as a Black woman, you know, just, I could do that, you know?
Yeah, speaking on that, how do you guys feel about, when Kamala was running, there were so many comments saying that she wasn't black just because she is a mixed woman. And her parents are, I think, Jamaican?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see something about that.
How do you guys feel about that?
I mean,
I feel like mixed kids do have like a weird kind of like controversy through like when they grow up and stuff like that. It's like, oh, they're too black to hang out with the white kids. Oh, they're too white to hang out with the black kids. And so they kind of just hang out with other mixed kids and kind of like create their like own, you know, like characteristic as to who they are. But I don't know. I don't feel like you should play like both sides. I think you should just be who you are. But I don't think being white makes you any less black. At the end of the day, you're still black. You still have black genes running. You still have black DNA running through your body. So I don't think.
And I think she's still a person of color.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she identifies as too.
Right.
So
for me, like, it definitely is complicated. Like, it's not no more 100% black, 100% white. You know, it's like everybody is at this point like mixed with something, unless you know your heritage, whatever. Unless unless your parents don't, you know, they didn't fuck with nobody. But you know, sorry, excuse my language. But so the identity crisis on mixed kids. So like, you know how you said some of them are like, you know, too white for the black kids, whatever, and stuff like that. Me personally, I was too black, so I took a lot of AP classes, highlight classes, whatever. So it's like predominantly white kids, right?
Exactly.
Right? Everybody at the table can already tell, right?
There was one Asian and 2 Mexican girls.
So for me, like, that's how I felt, right? Every black person knows you in the class, you're like, man, these kids, I swear to God,
I cannot wait to go to lunch.
I can't wait to leave to see
the other minorities don't even mess with you in the class either. They friends with the white people. Like, I'm alone in
so there's like there's two type of black kids in a white class. No sugar cutting. I'm sorry that it's like this. I don't know why the world made it like this, but let's get the elephant out the room. There's 2 black people in a white class. The black person who's just like, man, this ain't it. Everybody weird. Like,
my mama made me take
why I gotta be smart? Why can't black kids do this, right?
Right.
And then you got the black kid that didn't converted.
They done assimilated.
And the other black kid like, what the hell going on? Right?
What is wrong with you?
Like, I gotta get out of this class. This shit is
out. Like, look at him. He's like, what's wrong, bud? Like,
So taking it back, right? So it's like, so you feel uneased there, right? Even when you have a black friend there, but who converted.
Right.
So,
but I still needed him.
Right, you needed him.
Still needed
You didn't know you needed him until you left. He was like, boy, with me.
I had a friend and she would miss school and I'd be like, bitch, where you at?
Right. You expected me to brave the storm with these people?
Especially Black History Month coming up. They start talking about slavery, you just like,
they want to read the part in the book that said AHRR.
I know, like,
get me.
One black friend.
Right.
Man, I'm glad that's never happened to me.
I feel like they knew I wouldn't do it. Like,
I'm dead.
But so I had that like issue, it's just, you too black, literally, to be with those kids. And then for me, it was like, I was too smart for the black kids. Yeah. I always, like, even the athletes, like, I'm an athlete, like, you would think they would be, oh, what's up? But I was always looked at different. Like, just because maybe I would always read rather than, go do something stupid or
no, the athletes
anything
always
like
jerks,
that.
low-key.
Right.
Everybody knows the athletes are mean.
Right. The athletes are mean, but I'm not saying specifically athlete. I'm just the regular other black kids in the school, right?
Right.
The ones that aren't athletes, they're just, just after school being black kids.
Yeah. You got your groups.
Everybody know the groups in high school. So I was just like, all right, so where do I fit in? So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do me and just ignore everything. That's what happened with mine. So I'm like, I could feel for the mixed kid identity crisis. Right. And ain't no crisis here. I'm black. There's no mixed.
Right.
That's it for me. That's my story.
I feel like that happens with a lot of black people because we are put into this box where it's like you have to buy Jordans, you have to have a lace front, you have to have light skin, you have to be light skin in order to have good hair.
Right, and even
you have to have the best fit every day. Ask go all day.
And I even hate the stigma where it's just like mixed kids can only be like light skin. Like we're all mixed.
Right. Literally.
And it's just like.
Well, it's because they associate mixed kids with mixed black-white. That's mixed.
Yeah.
And if you're mixed with anything else, they're like, well, then you're just, you're Mexican.
You're just black,
you're Spanish then, And it's like, wait, that makes no sense. Right. It's like how humans call a mixed dog, how dogs are breeded with other things a mutt, but we don't call other humans a mutt, right? But in reality, we're mutts.
Some people that people call other people mutts.
But I'm just saying, it's just labeling, right? Mm-hmm. How can we so quickly label that, like, you're a mutt? That's so down and degrading. Yeah, but yet there's people mixed, so technically you a mutt too. Right. Like, would you like that, just kind of like thinking about the other side. Mm-hmm. So now you have these mixed kids, right? They have black, white, and they might be like a little bit of Italian or something, but they're not going to acknowledge that part because it's what's the big thing in America.
Yeah. And I just want to like
white.
You're right. I just want to bring it back around and just like I never heard that with Obama. Them say she's not. Him say he's not black or you know what I mean? Like
I feel like the stigma with Obama though
mix and just saying I'm only repping my Hispanic side or I'm only repping my white side. Like, dude, you're still gonna look like a black man walking down the street at the end of the day.
Like he just got labeled the first black president. Like people were so quick to call him a coon, call him a monkey, call him anything, but they did not.
They know he's Hawaiian and black. Like
his mom's white and his dad's African. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm like, it's quick to label and everything. The reason why they weren't so much on Obama than they were Kamala is because that's the first black person we saw make it damn near. We was like, we were so caught up in the emotion of we done did it, right? We forgot we forgot to label him. So we was just like automatically he had the idol star of you were the first. But then again it goes to, well, Kamala is like, the first black VP. So it's like, why can't we give her that? And it's because of the time we have lived in now, that stigma is not there anymore. Yeah. Everybody's so fed up that we can't even give her the acknowledgement of, dang girl, you made it. You did that thing. You're a VP. Right? Because we're so caught up in
it. You did it, girl.
She did that.
I don't know much about Kamala and what she has done, and I know what she will do, but I'm like, matter of the fact is you a black woman that made it. So congratulations on that, period, point blank. Period. Moving forward though, then I'm gonna start judging you with what you do, girl.
But right now,
congratulations.
Girl,
you do your thing.
You good.
Right.
I like how you said that too, like in spite of her controversies and stuff like that. I don't even want to mention it, because we at this point we do need to just focus on celebrating a black woman's success.
And everybody has a history.
Controversies.
Huh?
Just about her work with prison reform, and she was she used to work in prisons, but I don't want to even highlight that, because
never mind.
I don't even want to go there because it was a long time ago. She's probably maybe changed her views. So, you don't even know what she's working on with Biden. I'm hopeful,
So another thing is, there's be hopeful, but never like. don't forget it, right? So it's like, then again, like, right, you never know when she was in her past, you know, with situation, maybe it was forced on her, maybe she didn't, you had no option. We don't know until it's her story, and even then, she has to be so genuine enough to tell the true story of it. So it's like, we have to recognize, these are humans. These are regular people up on this pole trying to do what they do, you know?
Right.
It's just like if you went on and read your books and stuff and try to be the president, it's like, damn, don't shit on me yet. Let me try.
Right.
Like,
not just humans, black people.
Black people.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, like, why don't we shit on Biden now then? If we gonna shit on her, like she made it, Biden made it too, but let's shit on him just cause like you know what he has done, because I can bring up a past. But we're not gonna, because it's about moving forward. Right. So it's like we have to normalize that everybody is mixed with something, right? And you have to understand that you're mixed with something, so then you don't go out ignorantly claiming one thing, you know? So it's like, and it's more like a play in America, right? It's black is everything. Like, black music, culture, killings, like, right, anything that goes on, good, bad, sideways, left, right, it's something black has happened in it. They have to mention in the media, right? So it's like, the way we live in America, it makes you feel like you gotta be black, right? And it makes them neglect their side of Mexican, Hispanic. Like, enjoy your Hispanic culture. I don't know any Hispanic culture. Like, you know, do your thing. Like, Asians, do your thing. Come to America and do your thing. That's what makes you different. And that's what makes America different. It's because different people come from different places bringing what they know. Not coming to give up what they know for something to conform to, right? So it's like, we have to start normalizing other people's culture and stop looking down on it just because it's not regulated in your life, right? Or it's not trendy, but and then that gets into a whole nother, like, what's trendy and, like, why do they make things, like, certain things trendy and others not?
Right, yeah.
Another black woman we should talk about is she did the poem at the inauguration. I personally don't know her name. Do you guys know?
Yeah, let's look it up really quick. Her name, we're going to look up her name really quick, but I just also want to know, I read up about her, and she's actually going to run for president. In
2036, you said, right?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So, we'll be looking out for her.
If we make it,
Her name's
Amanda Gordon.
Amanda Gorman.
My bad.
Yes,
Amanda
she's 22 years old, and she was also the youngest person to win the Youth Poet Laureate. So she was asked to come recite a poem at the inauguration. It was a great poem. We watched it, and it was beautiful. It was really beautiful.
Yeah. Like I said, it touched on a lot of unity. It touched on, like, the struggle black people go through. It touched on, like, a lot. It was really, I really liked it.
I noticed, her poem touched a lot. It was a lot, like, about pain. Like, and that's why I'm like, maybe it inspired her. I don't know too much about her, but it makes me want to read into her. To see how genuine she can be, because, you know, you don't just go being like, I want to be president unless you have some type of heart to help. Right? So I'm like, maybe she is, but I'm just happy that as such, being so young as 22 and getting this opportunity and just like viewers, just people looking on you is dope already. Like, congrats to her and her accomplishment, because if she could have butchered it, and I would have been like, girl, you made it to the polls. You made it to the stand. That's all that matters. Right. Oh, excuse me. But girl, you made it. That's all that matters.
Right, okay. No, but also, it was even powerful what she wore. We even mentioned that, too. Just, like, she wore, like, a super bright outfit. Like, that yellow trench coat outfit was just amazing. And everybody else, you know, like, how people dress for the inauguration? Like, neutral tones, blacks, browns, blues, you know, reds.
Did she have a purple dress, I think, right? Or was it not a
No,
purple
she
dress?
wore white. So what she wore was, if you guys want to look it up at home,
natural hair for me.
Up at home, yes, but she wore
her natural hairstyle.
Natural hairstyle.
I saw. Yeah,
look at that, like, in a room full of just like people wearing black and blues and stuff. You just really stood out with red and yellow outfit. Like, I just love it. And you're a black girl, 22 years old. Like, it's just amazing.
My favorite line from her poem is she said, like, a skinny black girl descended from years of slaves has made it here now. And I think she's talking about, like, I think that just goes to show, like, what everybody's been saying about Kamala. Like, all these younger girls are looking up to these women who are taking these positions. Like, some girl at home seeing this girl do her poem, she's like, I'm gonna do her poem. Like, it's inspiration that is coming forth on this day. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. What I liked about her, her hair. I like braids. It's braids, right? Singles, but the way she kind of had, it seems like a wrap around it, like a headband type of thing. I just love uniqueness, you know? Like, she's already, like, a dark black girl who's wearing yellow, which makes her stand out in a crowd of just white.
There's nothing better than a black woman.
So already, you can be in the plane, like, who's that? You can notice her at anybody, right? And the fact that she she did a little something, like, a twist, like, of herself in the hair, like, just putting it could have just been a bun, but, like, then she made it something unique by wrapping it like that, because I would have never done that. I know they just, like, let me just stick it right now.
And personally, I really like her hair because I really feel like, and, like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the professional look for a black woman.
Here we go.
Is to flat iron your hair, make you look all like professional, get extensions, like all that. And I just don't feel like my dream would be to see a black woman, natural hair, curls out, because some white women didn't even brush their hair when they went to inauguration because their shit just falls like that. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of effort that black women put into their hair is like, it can't even be described, and so for people to say that's unkept or like that's unprofessional,
also our hair is our crown, you know. Like, that's why it does take so long to do our hair. You know? Like, it isn't something that we could just flat iron.
All of our hair is done. And literally, how many hours? How many hours?
My arms hurt.
Like, how many hours?
My arms hurt trying to put my hair tie in a.
Let me tell you about my head. Oh, these two already know. I know the struggles of hair. I got a whole nother type here and another type here. Like, it's a mess.
Say it.
And it's like, to get this was a miracle, and this ain't even that great. No, I'm telling you, like,
I feel you.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I feel like we need to normalize that. But the bigger question is, like, we all notice this, right? That's like, why can't we wear natural hair? Why can't she wear locks? Why can't she wear her hair like this? Why can't I wear it in braids, right?
Period.
Why does it look to be abnormal? And that's the question. Why do they not
because
like
it's
it so
only
much?
in a few states that hair discrimination is illegal. Yeah. That's why. And it just...
But my thing is, like, but why do they make it to the point where it's like, you can't do it? Why does it impose on their life so much the way some
years and years of white extremism?
Yes, I was like, let's break out our inner Elijah.
Speaking of which, let's dive into what happened over the break.
Oh,
the riots.
With the riots.
Let's not dive into the comparisons just yet, guys, but let's just talk about the overall mockery of that they made of themselves up there. They should be ashamed.
What they did basically just showed the world what white people can do and what they have which is privilege. At the end of the day, just privilege.
Have y'all seen
big word?
American Skin?
Yes. I bought it for them.
I'm so happy y'all watched it because that shit made me cry the entire time.
For the people who don't know, what is it about? You can recite it.
American 10. It's Jamie Foxx as the main actor. It's about
Jamie Foxx. He looked like Jamie Foxx.
That's Jamie Foxx.
Are you sure?
That's not Jamie Foxx.
That is not Jamie Foxx, girl. It looked like
He's another black person.
Jamie Foxx's long lost brother.
Right? Look like his son.
Nate Parker. I'm so sorry, y'all.
No, that's the name.
That's the producer.
That's the script.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Lincoln.
Wait, no, that is him.
No, he acted and he directed. My man is Nate Parker.
Oh,
so
he's the writer, director, and actor, y'all. I'm so
he
sorry.
did it all. He said, "I'll do it all."
I'm so sorry.
He said they must see.
There's no way they're not related.
Seriously, they're like cousins.
I was like, okay, my bad. Rewind. It's Nate Parker. He plays the main actor, and
super good actor.
Yes, it was really good. And the movie, I have to rewatch this and not imagine him as Jamie Foxx now. But
crazy.
We're gonna start doing movie reviews because
of that movie,
and that's gonna be the first movie we do.
Mm-hmm. That movie is about it addresses police brutality, addresses murdering police officers murdering black people every day in the streets. It addresses like discrimination. It addresses so many things. It even
addresses black on black crime a little bit too.
Yes.
Like, I just love that movie, how it unpacked everything. Like, it was just like out there.
The reason I brought it up is because we're talking about these riots. They say like, Nate Parker says in the movie, he's like, why is it that we're the only race that gets told to calm down, to protest differently? He's like, white people, when they don't get what they want, they get to they get to be mad, they get to destroy, they get to kill each other, they get to kill other people. Why is it that black people are the only ones told that they can't protest or do things the way that they want to.
Really quick, off the bat, why do you guys think that answering that question you just asked, what would your answer be to it? Why do you think they do?
Because white people aren't as criminalized as black people.
But I'm saying, why do you think okay, so they're not criminalized. We obviously know that part. But it's like, but why is it so hard on the black person rather than the white man? If it's the same crime and everything, why does it look differently?
Because
why
they're already stigmatized to be like brutes and like already angry black women and already like big old black angry
and also
men,
because another thing that he addresses in the movie is that the Ten Commandments, Declaration of Independence. Sorry, y'all. Brains work in two different ways. But in the Declaration of Independence, like that is the Bill of Rights. That is not meant for us as people. It was not written for us.
None of that. The Bill of Rights, the Independence, none of it was
like little keywords that basically say that certain stuff for the like slave people, like they have like certain keywords.
They say like he's 2/3 of a man and stuff like that. Like,
have certain
but that just wasn't written for us, and I feel like that's why whenever white people use their freedom of speech, like they have free reign to do so, as you see in the Capitol. Literally. Whereas if like black people wouldn't even made it to the front steps to be fucking honest with y'all. Like,
cars down the block, SWAT team,
literally,
gas, rubber bullets. They would have.
We got hit with rubber bullets and tear gas.
The black.
Some of them was taking pictures with the rioters. Like, shout out to Eugene Goodman. He, the black officer that distracted that whole crowd. I was about to call him something I shouldn't have called him, but he distracted the whole crowd with from entering the hallway that has the senators, and shout out to him. He got promoted. He's like sergeant deputy, something like that.
That's so good.
Because he was
today. Man, he was good. Like I was even worried. I'm like, well, where is he taking him? Where is he taking him?
I was scared watching that video.
I would be so scared if I opened the doors to a bunch of angry white people, especially like racist white people. Like,
dude. They really think that black people are the problem, but it's really white people. I'm like,
they were like climbing on stuff.
That wasn't after terrorism.
Did y'all see the meme that was like, "Don't y'all ever call us monkeys again?" When they were climbing the Capitol.
Baby, they literally like the security guards and like people who were cleaning up said that they had like defecated and like peed in like random spots at the Capitol. Like they just like ran. Like, what is this, a high school? Like,
so off the bat, like, automatically, we as black people got to see. Now, this was the biggest thing in our eyes that, like, for me at least, opened it. And I want, like, hopefully other black people's eyes were open.
I mean, but we already knew this was happening.
No. I haven't said anything yet. I'm not even talking about that. That's surface level. Everybody should know that. I don't have to speak about that. If you don't automatically see and understand and correlate what's going on, like, I don't know if, like, my time is worth talking to you if you can't just put the surface level things together. So, like, talking about that, like, we, like, sitting back from it, I was like, they always want to say, like, black on black crime, right? That right there was just white on, like, violence, right? But so now we got to see, like, at this point, it used to be white people against black people, right? They used to be, like, all collective, no matter what white person it was, you white, you was in the collective.
Right.
And they was like, white is right was what they said.
Right.
But they would hate, like, black people collectively, right? Back then, right? It was always a collective matter. Now look at it. It has divided it.
Right.
There's some white people that are like, we want to help black people. This is unfair. And now there's some white people.
Right, like those are the main people who are like Blue Lives Matter. Like, where was the Blue Lives Matter?
And then beat a police officer to death with a fire hydrant.
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, we have to just really, really take how big that is right there. Now they ain't even together anymore. Now
they're falling apart.
That is what I'm getting at. They are falling apart is where I'm getting at.
Oh my
They can't even keep up this bullshit anymore, right? Like, it's getting divided.
Well,
that's what's making me see at first.
Created, so it's just like it's coming back to bite them in the back.
They made a woman lose her life because they actually shot up a gun.
She did that shit herself.
How are you losing? How do you actually? They're shooting off guns. They don't even know what's going on. People are dying with Trump flags around them. Like, what is this organized?
Right.
No,
it's a kid's Nerf game right there.
This is like a high school.
But that's just how much they follow Trump. Like, if you look into his tweets, which is also why he got banned from so many social medias, because
finally,
because he
made it happen.
told people to do this. Like, if you look, he said on the 6th. I don't even remember this. If you look, it just leads up to why so many people showed up and did what they did.
Right. Yeah. So the fact that Trump has such a powerful voice on some people, right? We're like, powerful, what the hell? But the man done convince some people to do some shit.
Right.
He damn near he didn't
heavily guarded place in the United States.
It's all about the power of speech, right? It's about no matter who you are, you could be an ugly person, you could be the next America's top model. It's about how you say things to people, right? And it's the way that it registers with people. People could act like a front, hell no, I don't follow that, but it's not even up to you unless you're you can control that in yourself, because unconsciously, psychologically, you will fall into that wave.
Yeah.
Unconsciously. Right. You wouldn't even notice it. And then when you're in it, it takes an extreme amount of work to make yourself realize what you're in. And so that's what I'm saying. So, now you got I like to play the devil's advocate, right? I don't like either side, personally. For now. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to the Biden-Harris. Hopefully they pull through, but... If not, that's where my devil advocate side comes out, right? Right. So Trump has such a powerful voice on them. So, right, Republican and Democrats have always been seem like white and black. Black people always Democrat, white people is always Republican. Now it's it kind of just seems it's white people are Republican, and it's white people are Democrats who speak for black people. Tell me now, isn't it not white? It's just white people speaking for black people. White just
it's really white versus black, and then the whites with the black people.
Right. And they're we want to help the black people, but you don't want to let no black people on your team. Right. How does that make no sense? What? No sense. So that makes me question them. I'm y'all be standing here on Mighty and Loud. We know they don't like us. That's why we're not on their side. That's why you don't see us in the representation of Republicans. But it's but you over here claiming you're on our side, but still won't let nobody sit and eat at your table. Right. Apparently, but you say you're feeding everybody else. Okay. It doesn't make no sense, right? So that's why I'm I always, you gotta read into things, read the little in between the lines type shit. Yeah. So that's why I'm I feel definitely something's going on, but we'll see what's going on these next couple months.
Right. Well, on that note, y'all, we are gonna go into a break. Please don't leave. Stay here. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Too much.
All right, y'all. So we didn't get to cover it in the first segment, but don't worry. We are covering it now. I made a mess, to be honest. So, as usual, we are going to rate and talk about a black-owned restaurant.
Yes. Everybody pick a pretty color.
Oh, I want pink. Oh, sorry, I love pink. Pink's my favorite color, y'all.
I like purple. That was the closest.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to talk about this restaurant?
Yes, let's dig into it. So today we are going to be trying. Oh well, we tried. We ate it already. We
did. We smashed.
We were eating the Blazing Chicken Shack. It's on Holly, right next to the Boys and Girls Club, across the street from Hiawatha.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't know cross streets. I'm not a big cross street.
It's person. Holly, and it's off of MLK. That's a
Holly.
Holly Boys and Girls Club is a throwback.
Yeah, Holly and MLK. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I seen the zip code. I go by zip code, y'all, to know where I am. And I seen the zip codes, and I was like, she by my mama's house, but I'm like, okay, period. Yes. I'm about to, every time I go to my mom's house, because that was bomb.
Yeah, no, it was super good. I'm excited to rate it. Mm-hmm. They've been there for 4 years, and it's actually nice because they just, kind of expanded. Well, they didn't just expand, but they did, open up a second part to it. So it's, a bigger restaurant. I'm excited to eat there when coronavirus is over.
Coronavirus.
And it's also a woman named Leola Grant and her wife, Rhonda A. Banks. And her wife is the chef, so it's super cute, right? It's so cute, and it was bomb. So let's get this thing going. I'm going to be the note taker, so I'm going to be typing away. You might not be able to see me.
Are you gonna do it on your calculator, or you want me to?
I can use my calculator. This is gonna be out of 10. Oh wait, my phone's dead.
Uh-oh. I can use my calculator.
Yes, this is gonna be out of 10 every round. You guys know it's gonna be from appearance, taste, portion size, wait time, and price.
Of course, as usual. I think I can't even remember what our highest was last year or last.
It was like 170.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember the restaurant it was.
It was the France, I think. No, that wasn't.
No, that was not the highest.
Which one was the last video you guys
What was the highest?
We always wonder which one is the highest, and we like never do the research. We need to actually do the research. I will do the research for us, but I'm pretty sure the highest one I feel like was TK's.
I think it was TK's.
That we
like
remember.
172. I think so. Yeah.
That was the last one that I remember. I feel like there was another one that was close to beating it or did beat it, but the last one I remember.
Our last episode, it was with Dane, right?
Yes.
It was that lip French that we did. That was 132. I remember that.
Okay.
I remember that one wasn't the most favorite. But
I love that place.
But after that, and I meant to text you this, but after like that whole week, I've never heard charcuterie boards so much more in my life.
Really?
Like after that, I've never heard it until that moment, and then I watched New Girl, I watched TV, my friend was talking about a shark, she's like, we should get a charcuterie board. I don't even know how to say it. But I was like, damn, I've never heard this word so much in my life.
Now it makes me want to get one from the French.
You do that.
Wow.
I would, you know what's funny though, but I really like Lunchables.
Hey, that's
so,
a charcuterie board right there.
I'm like,
high keto.
Yeah,
this meat, cheese, crackers.
No snail, hold the snail.
That was fun. That was fun.
I've never done that.
I'm glad it wasn't alive. I could say that.
That would be that would be a different story if it was moving.
Yeah.
That would be a definite no.
Alive.
It was just salty. It tastes like dirt. And
that was really salty and garlicky.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience.
Oh, I forgot to remember it. Okay, y'all. So let's get right into it. What is it called again? The restaurant?
It is Blazing Chicken Shack.
Blazing Chicken Shack.
You know what you should call this, like, rating of the taste, like the food and stuff?
What?
All right, now we're gonna like welcome to Rated.
That's okay.
Rated.
Get rated.
Welcome to Rated.
The way it sounded sounds like Jackass.
Right?
Have you ever watched Jackass?
Welcome to Rated.
Yes.
We try wild food.
Welcome back to Rated.
Today we have snail and escar a la go.
Escar a la go.
I don't know, whatever it's called. Man, the snail movement is on.
Escargot.
I'm dead.
So, do we want to start with appearance?
All right. Give it what y'all give it out of 10. So they have the opportunity, sorry, I didn't explain this part. They have the opportunity to get 10 points from each of us, adding up to a total score of 40 if they do get 10 in all categories. All right. So first category being appearance. What do y'all give it? All right. Y'all ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
I put mine kind of early.
I put mine
7. I should put 8.
You are the.
I won't say 10 because it is a styrofoam.
10,
no, it's not
7,
like
8.
you can see it in
I
there.
said 8 because I like how big the portion of the catfish was because usually people could be like,
So you want to start, Gab?
Okay, well,
Why'd you give it an 8?
I gave it an 8 because I said I like the portions of the catfish. Usually catfish comes like a little bit smaller than that, so I like how meaty it was.
Yeah,
and
that
I
was
like
good.
the red beans and rice. I like how it was spicy. That was good.
On the contrary to what you're saying, I always give them like a little bit of a benefit because they have no choice but to put it in styrofoam.
Right.
Yeah. See. All right. Why'd you give it a 10, Aubrey?
Yeah, Bree.
I feel like that was like the most organized box I've ever gotten. Like usually they just throw the sides in there, throw everything in there. The juices are mixing. I don't like my food to touch, so it was really nice to see a restaurant.
Yeah, because in yours it was like the chicken, and then it was like 2 cups holding the sides.
One
not
cup
just
with the
sides
greens.
in there.
Right, you know, I really appreciate that about a restaurant. And then they gave us, you know, a lot of stuff. Like it looked good. I was like excited about it.
Right. Normally my 7. First of all, I had some sides. It's not like I had much
we
to
didn't
rate.
say what we had.
Right.
Oh, yeah, true.
Go ahead.
I had some sides. I had some macaroni, some collard greens, and
fried okra.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what else did I eat?
What'd you get, Aubrey?
Oh, I got the 6-piece chicken with, I think it was just regular seasoning, like plain seasoning, and then I got, what is that stuff called with the egg in it?
Oh, potato salad.
Potato salad. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm demoing it. Potato salad and then the greens.
Okay. I got gumbo and cornbread, and then I got this caramel cake because I have a fucking sweet tooth, to be honest.
I feel that.
And I wanted to try it, yeah.
How was it? It looked
Right?
It was good. I mean, I wouldn't order it again, but
We'll get to taste.
we'll get to it. But it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the catfish, red beans and rice, and then fries. And I like how the fries are seasoned. Those were good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
See.
The fries looked good.
The fries
Were they
were
like
good.
crispy?
Crispy enough.
Okay.
Yeah, because we were
Because I
a
hate
little bit.
soft fries.
I hate
am
soft
not a
fries, too.
soft
No,
fries.
they-
I'm a soft fry bitch.
You might as
I
well like
love
eat a
them.
potato.
That's why I
like,
don't eat
like
McDonald's
a
fries.
Y'all might as well eat chips.
Okay, true.
Eat some chips.
You know, you got me
It's a
there.
But that's why
No.
it's called fish and chips, you know? But they're called chips, but they're actually the fries. Fish and chips.
I don't like my fries crunchy.
Bro,
I want to be able to know it came from a potato when you bite into it. So
Yeah, I don't know about soft, but I don't know about these crunchy girls. But I'm talking. I like mine like a good crispy like crunch. But I want to taste the potato. Like I want to know
that
it
has
was
your
fried.
favorite fries.
I got like, ooh, okay, good time, or not good time, sorry. I got 3.
This guy was fries.
Wingstop is A1 with the fries, but their fries are always crispy. Chick-fil-A and, I flipped off the camera, my bad. Chick-fil-A and Good Times, like those top 3, period.
My favorite one. Honestly, I like different fries depending because you know there's potato wedges.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna name my. I'm gonna name my. You know,
Kick
just regular
Superstar,
something.
Bob, potato
So,
wedges.
Peckish has the best waffle
Oh,
fries,
yeah.
and that's in Boulder. So anybody in Boulder watching this, shout out to Peckish. 'Cause let me tell you, you know how many times I done stumbled up in there just to get some fries. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'd be like, can I get like 2 fries, dude? I got some right there, but you know, either way, them fries is delicious. I recommend it. Anybody in Boulder, it's on the hill. It's called Peckish waffle fries.
Yeah. What about you, Gabby? What's your favorite fries?
I like the Chick-fil-A fries, but I like Burger King fries way better.
Oh.
You don't like Burger King fries? They're way better
They're
than
not that bad. But
McDonald's
it's like,
I'm
I'm picking my food, so I'm like picking.
I have not.
I like
My
Burger
favorite
King
fries. Have you guys ever been to Angry Chicken? I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys have because I used to
No.
work there.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, Angry Chicken is like off Van and Jewel, but like their fries, like I used to work there, but all I would used to eat was their fries because like they make their fries in house and then they like fry them, and if you get them extra crispy, they're just like I just
Oh,
love
okay.
extra
Adding-
crispy fries.
Can you please make it extra crispy?
Oh.
It's the best thing you can do to fries.
To
anybody.
fries.
Let me tell you, when I worked at Chick-fil-A, I was like, yo, shit about to be burnt. So I push that bitch. You want
I'd be
extra
like,
crispy?
thank you. I'd be like, thank you.
No.
Thank you.
Not me.
Okay.
There was literally a guy that would be like, can you push the well done button 7 times for me? Like, we are not putting the
It's about
fries
to be
go in the fryer for
burnt.
2 minutes. You don't want no 10-minute fries.
You should have brought him like a plate of
Yeah.
I was like, we
Wait,
sell
You want
chips.
the oil? Just say that.
Right, just say you want the leftovers.
You need some oil? Just say that.
Right. Okay, y'all. What's the next category?
Taste, I think. I'm pretty sure it's taste.
Uh-oh. I could. Taste. All right, y'all. We getting into taste. Okay.
Ooh.
All these cameras. Don't look.
Come on, Breezy B.
Oh, it's me.
I'm sorry. I thought we was waiting on you.
I'm like, dang, my bad. Have you seen that little kid where he's like, that's me.
What else I had?
What are you writing?
What are you-
Dissertation?
Girl, I'm writing a paragraph. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Which I give.
I just, because I had sides, so I'm like just going to specify
Oh, girl,
it.
Oh,
you
girl,
don't,
you don't give it overall. Crack it down. Wait, what is you
Categorizing.
So
Overall 8. Overall 8.
Okay,
Okay.
5 and then
Or no, 10.
9.
I gave it a 10.
A 10 or an
A
8?
solid
10.
You want to do a 9 so
Or
it's in the
9,
middle?
yeah,
Okay, there you go.
Just add a point to that.
9.
Okay, 37
10.
point. 5. Why'd you give it a 10?
I gave it a 10 because
I liked how the fish was like super buttery and flaky and how it broke apart. Like I like that with the fish. Like it was cooked perfect. And then the rice and beans, I like how they made that spicy. I've never had spicy rice and beans, but it was like the perfect amount of spicy. And then the fries, the seasoned fries were good. So I thought my food choice was good.
I think this is honestly my favorite food I've had on the show.
Yeah.
I think, and I gave it a 9.5, but it's just because my cake was bomb. It was really good, I promise. It was just that I didn't have enough caramel. It was like, it was on the outside. It wasn't like enough on the inside for me.
I feel you,
But that's why I gave it a 9.5 because it was still bomb. Like the cake had a good texture. The gumbo, remember I told y'all last time I got gumbo and it was like a shot. It was like a little... This one was like packed. Good. Like I started eating and I was like, whoa, she got rice. Oh, she got shrimp. Like they had little baby shrimp. They had big shrimp. It was like, it was popping. I think this is my favorite food we've ate.
Yeah, and honestly, I'll give them the 0.5 to make it a solid 38 because I feel like I was a little harsh. But this was my favorite. I feel like it was delicious. Like I was like. We always eat chicken, so like I always just order the chicken to kind of just like taste it to give it an overall score. So I wasn't like excited to eat the chicken, but the chicken was actually really good. Like I'm gonna eat it all later on tonight.
Period. That's why I was like, I'm gonna put this away at midnight.
Their greens were delicious. Like I personally love people who put meat in their greens. I love people who do that. Like, if you do that, you are a saint. People who don't do that, step your game up. But that was good. And even the potato salad was super good. I also love people who put eggs in their potato salad. Good going. Like, that was a really smart move. So, yeah, 9.5. Gave you guys a 0.5.
It's crazy because I didn't know there were people who didn't put eggs or didn't put meat in their greens or potato salad.
Right. Since you eat it a certain way, you like, what you doing over here? Not cooking it like this. You crazy?
I just always remember that time you did have those greens and you were like, girl, this ain't it.
Right. I'm like, this ain't, I know what's right. Yeah. It's the meat with the... Man,
right?
Yeah. Y'all did it. Y'all did it.
How about you? Why'd you give it a 8 or a 9?
9. Well, I switched it to a 9 just because, well, I don't eat meat and the meat was in the greens. But from what I tasted, it was really good. I like the texture. Like even when you're eating it, it still feels like hydrating. Like there's some juices to it. I don't like no dry.
Yeah,
that's tragic. But for me personally, I don't like meat in it. But the mac and cheese, now that, y'all done did some things.
Okay.
That was good.
Okay.
That was some good stuff.
Okay.
And then the fried okra, obviously, it tastes like fried okra, you know. It doesn't really change when you go anywhere unless you
a lot of, like, your fried okra look different than what I see.
Really?
Other times. I've always seen it, like, wide, and they were big. Yeah.
Okay, I like the size of the okra. It was not, like, some tiny little popper in there, but it was, like, it was a good size. But for me... I wish that they could come up with some type of sauce, something to pair it with, because it's so dry, and that's why I brought it down. Just one point, I'm like, I wish there was some sauce just to top it off.
That's why I couldn't have the 10 because I'm not a barbecue person. Well, I'm a barbecue person, but I'm like, I don't want that with the wings, and I didn't want the hot sauce, so I'm like. But I gave it not a 10.
You need like a Chick-fil-A sauce or something?
Yeah, just like a sweet little butter sauce or something. Secret sauce.
Okay.
And I'm going to need them to like, my chicken was a little pink. But I mean, that's okay. I don't like mine like that. Some people like theirs like that. But I'll just make sure next time to make mine extra crispy.
We'll be out next week with salmonella. Don't worry. Okay, yeah, what's next? Wait time.
So it was like 20 minutes.
Really?
That's not bad.
Even like after adding everybody's food?
No. After adding their food is another 20 minutes, but...
Hey.
But that was just, it wasn't their fault. We ordered last minute.
Yeah, they ordered had like white when ours was like about to be done.
Well, I didn't mean to.
How was the customer service?
It was amazing. She was so sweet. And they were like, it gave me like a really homey vibe. Like, she gave me like, she was like my mom. I was with somebody. She was like, put your mask on, boy. I was like, oh, like, it was just like a mom.
Oh, mama.
Yeah.
Every black woman you see out in public is your mom.
Mm-hmm. Like, hey, mom.
I remember I got on the bus and she was, hey, baby. The bus driver, oh, hey, mama. All right, y'all, what do y'all give it?
The wait time?
Yeah, wait time / what'd I say? Customer service. I don't know.
Well, I guess you do. I want to speak on the customer service part.
Right, yeah.
I mean, but it was really good.
By the sound of it.
Yeah. Sound pretty nice.
Right.
Yeah, she was sweet.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, let me get my calculator.
10, 10, 9, 9.
10, 10, 9, 9.
I'm keeping my score on the side.
I went, 56? Maybe I did it wrong. I did something wrong, y'all. 10.
It's 2 10,
10
2 9.
plus 10 plus 9 plus 9 equals 38. I was like, I can't math. This what happened last time.
Right.
38. Okay, y'all. What is last? Or price? What was the price? What it turned out to be? Mine was like 15.
Yeah, everybody's like 15 because the total was like 59. So
Wow.
For all that?
Wow.
I know mine was 15 too. Oh, but
well, you had sides.
Yeah,
but
3
like,
sides. That adds up, Loki. Never mind, that's cool.
Add my cake to yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how much was it?
She right.
All together?
The whole thing together was 59.
59?
Yeah,
wow. Okay.
Okay, well, that's
Y'all
a
got y'all
solid
score?
10 there.
Right. And did well not get
Well, not including theirs. Not including their food.
Okay, so ours was all 59.
Yeah, our food was 59.
That's still a food.
That's still a 10.
That people with
what
just 2
we
people,
got-
1 people with.
That's what I'm saying for the amount of food we got,
right.
too.
And the quality.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
Yours
doing
deserves
it.
a solid double digits.
Okay, y'all ready? 1, 2,
Wait.
Oh, my bad.
Come on, Bree.
I just gotta think.
She's like, I'm gonna change my score.
It's the Gemini. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I switched mine.
10, 10, 10.
Only just because.
10, 10, 9.
10 so 39.
The only thing is, but it's just still that fried Oroco. I wish they went above and beyond and created some type of
But
sauce.
this is price.
But that's why it's not worth the price. If you didn't add that sauce,
How much was it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like specific. But I'm just saying, like, you know, if it's like, if it's more that, like, I don't know. I just feel like 9. But like originally, I was giving it a 10. But I was like, I still wish they created that sauce, man.
Yeah.
I would pay extra for that sauce, and that's why that price would be.
Make
Wish
it
for
all over
something
sauce.
and then take it away from them. Like, damn.
Right,
As I give it, I take it away.
I
Okay.
know.
You guys ain't got this, so.
Okay.
Actually, never mind.
Well, why did you give it a 10, Gabby?
With the wait time, the customer service?
The cost.
Oh, the cost? Because we got a lot of stuff. I mean, you got your cake, you got your cornbread, gumbo, catfish. We got our sides of greens,
I'm gonna have to switch it
okra,
to
mac
10.
and cheese. You know, so it was
Yeah.
a wide variety for a
Mine
good
was a
price.
total of $15.
That's what I'm saying. So
Right.
I think this was worth $60. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
$50. So.
Maybe
And
mine was a
remember,
little biased.
this
with my 3
restaurant
sides,
is,
but that's crazy.
the Blazing Chicken Shack. Like, this is $15 for. I got. Let me show y'all. Because
it's a big box.
Because
It's a
this
big
is
box,
like a
too.
big ass bowl of gumbo.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
get a
I
big-
had a nice muffin,
get a big
cornbread, and this piece of cake is like big. Y'all know what I mean? Like this.
I take it back. I would like to give 1 point. I only
You,
spoke
it's too
out.
late. We
I only.
already entered
Everyone
it.
can add 0.5 to her old one. I can add 1 to now.
Guys.
It's just because my little
Maybe
sides. I didn't even put it in comparison with real entrees and
Right.
meals. Like you know, it's a takeaway.
So speaking of
They're right.
the sizes I just showed y'all, what do y'all give it for portion size?
Yeah, what are we doing for portion sizes?
Damn, I feel like I'm a little bit too optimistic. But it was bomb.
It was so good, though.
It was really good. I really wish that. I need to know how their food was in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the
Because-
sizes are kind of different when it's not in a to-go
Because
package
they
rather
got
than a
stuff
bowl or
that
something.
Elijah and Hez would get. You know what I mean? Like he got the lemon pepper wings. I mean, Elijah wouldn't have got a burger, but he would have got some sort of veggie burger or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. What y'all give it
Wait for portion size.
for portion size? Ooh, my ear hurts. Sorry. Okay, go. 9.5. 9.5 plus 9.
Plus
Oh,
2 tens.
hold on, wait. 10 plus 10 plus 9.5 plus 9. 38.5. Why'd you give it a 9.5?
I gave it a 9.5 because, I mean, I like to have a big, hefty meal depending on, like, how I feel that day, but I give it a 9.5 because then I can save them for leftovers. I don't really eat a lot. Like, I'll smash, but I won't smash the whole box.
Right. So it was just too much?
Yeah, a little bit.
I
Just a little bit.
I feel you.
It was good, though.
How about you, Aubrey?
Wait, are we talking about portion size? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, I gave it a 9 because I wanted a little bit more greens, but I feel like it was really good. Otherwise, I had good amount of chicken, good amount of the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Mine was a 10, just because I did get sides. I did wish the mac was a little bit more, just maybe it's biased because I love that. It was so good.
You wish you had more.
I was like, I had more. I wish I had more, but then again, it's a side for a reason, right? So that I had a little battle in my head. I'm like, say 9 yet, but I was like, nah, it's a side. Like,
she wants to change things that she cannot change.
But I'm sticking with this one. I only did it once. I promise I won't.
She wants to talk to the manager. Like,
come here. So you need to tweak this just a little bit.
Here's her card. You can call her. You can call her.
You know how, like, dads, when they watch, like, football games, like, if I was the ref, like, that's the,
you see that? That's what I messed up. Put me in the game. Give me the whistle.
Put me in the kitchen.
Put me in the coach. For real.
All right, y'all. This has to be our highest score. I don't know if it's because we're all optimistic. I don't know what it is, but
girls, we're feeling it.
What is it called? The Blazing Chicken Shack got amazing score of 189.5.
That's a great score out of 200.
Yeah.
So
out of 200.
Because TK's got 171 or 172 or something like that. So this is the highest one. This is the new winner.
This is the new winner. Wish we had a bell.
Like
starting out season 3, right?
Like the Chicken Shack, the new king.
Yes. It was really good. That's probably my favorite restaurant.
And they're so nice. It's like, it gave me like nostalgic
It's because
vibes.
it's women. It's for women.
Okay, and it was women up in there. That's what I'm talking about. It was all women up in there too. Running it. That's what I'm talking about. We run it.
Yes.
I loved it though. It was so good. Like, I wasn't even hungry really, but it made me want to eat more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna mess that up when I get home.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can heat it up and it's still gonna be good.
And that's what I was even telling you when you brought it. I was like, wow, I wasn't that hungry, but
that's why
smelling it.
Yes. Like, it's perfectly seasoned, crispy,
and
and it was sitting.
That's how you get a customers where you find yourself walking in not even hungry and you're like, I'm finna get food.
Right,
like,
yeah.
What are you doing? You're just like,
Yes.
I'm not hungry now, but I will be eventually.
I will be.
Right. So now
that's what this food makes
right
you
by
I
do.
see that video of the guy and he walks into, I think he's at Chick-fil-A and he takes a bite and he's like, I need to speak to the chef. I need to speak. And they're
Who
like,
the chef?
he was like, this is fucking good. This is good. And then everybody's like, it's a lobby full of white people. They're all like, he's like, this is good. It was that was me.
I'm like, whoa there,
That's me.
sir, whoa there.
Right.
No, but that was super bomb. So let's get into the juicy stuff. Because it's women today. We gotta have our gossip on our
Period.
tea.
Get y'all tea. We should have got tea. We should have sipped our tea.
No, literally.
Right?
Tea time.
Sip our water
Tea
bottles.
time. We should pick it up.
You want to talk about Sky?
Yeah.
Yes. So did you guys hear him?
Okay, y'all. So what's going on with Sky Jackson? And I can't remember his name. We could look it up, but he's Solange's son. So first of all, I didn't even know she had kids.
Right.
But there's a whole controversy going on around him being 16, her being 18. There's some sort of like porn leaked, maybe. I'm not sure. And apparently
Jewel Smith.
Really?
It's his name. Solange's son is Jewel Smith.
And there's also rumor that she cheated on him. So I think the first thing I want to address is that people are calling her like a pedophile, like a pervert, because she was with a younger man, a man that's 16 or a kid, I guess. Like, I don't know. How do y'all feel? What do y'all think?
I personally just feel like this is just another way to point the blame at a woman because he leaked her video. Okay, so the whole situation is he's mad at her. He was mad that she cheated on him, and so he leaked messages. He's in a group chat, and he was talking to other people saying like, oh yeah, like F her, like she cheated on me. But he leaked this video of him basically like touching her area, and like she was, you know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I mean with that. So, I just feel like this is another way to just like redirect the blame. You know what I mean? Like, why are we even talking about the age difference? It's 2 years. Who cares? He shouldn't have been posting that video. And that's what my issue is,
I just think it's interesting because if it was the other way around, you know, like the male
would be
being
a big
18.
deal.
Yeah, the male being 18, the girl being 16, it wouldn't really be a big deal but I feel like
But I definitely think if it was the other way around and she had posted a video of the man, then he would have gotten in trouble.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he would have gotten in trouble and probably been sent to jail because depending on what state you're in, the age limit kind of ranges and stuff.
Right.
But it was just, it's kind of interesting that, like, she's getting all the hate and stuff for dating somebody who's 2 years younger than her. But I get it because, like, boys mature slower, so he's, like, childish in a way. So, like, I get that, but...
To be honest, he's really cute. So if I was 2 years older than him, I'd probably get at him too.
I'm sorry, like he's 6 foot, like he's cute, but I would not date him.
Solange, son, she getting in the family, y'all.
Right.
She's smart.
Right.
She gonna
literally,
be Beyonce.
I'm not dating no 16-years-olds. That is past my time. Like,
right, not right now. No, we going on. We gonna be 21.
But he's cute. You know, he's cute. I get it. I'm like, okay, Sky. I don't condone cheating in any form or fashion. And he just sounds like he was mad and he just released a video, but I don't think that's okay, you know.
Yeah. And also, if somebody's 2 years younger than you, you're going to be in high school with them. Y'all all know, like, them seniors that be, like, 3-4 years older than us, you know what I mean? Like, 2 years, like, you're a freshman, they're a junior. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that biggest age gap. Me and my siblings are all 2 years apart except for the baby. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think...
We're 2 years apart.
Right. I don't think it's bad at all.
I think, like, the whole situation, man, I'm just like, when will the world stop worrying about what little kids are doing? Like, literally.
Right.
But anyway, so the way I think about this situation, so she's 2 years older, this man's 2 years younger, whatever, like... obviously, it's within a reasonable doubt.
Right.
Like, within reason, you can date, you know, outside your age range.
Right.
Like, that would be crazy now. I mean, I don't know how to say it, right? But, so going forward with that, I think the Sky and that relationship was just immature love, right?
Yeah.
It's like, very calm in the moment, like y'all said right off the bat, he's fine, man. He's 6 feet. He looking good. And instantly, that right there is what people don't acknowledge what could lead into an issue in the future. We're so caught up in the looks of things and how, you know, it's just the hype of it. You're like, oh, this shit, we would look nice. You get caught up in that and forget that y'all really don't match, right? It's like, and deep down, and you'll find out, right? In the first 2 weeks, it's all cool. It's the cuddle phase, whatever, you know? But that's because you're not getting really to know each other. You're just hanging out in each other's presence. Okay. But once you start understanding each other, it goes south, right? I don't know too much about the situation, but it's seeming like they should have never dated. But again,
he's like 16.
But they're kids.
Yeah,
but no, that's what I'm saying, right? So they're kids.
Child.
So in reality, right, he was wrong for posting that video, but again, you are messing with a 16-year-old boy. You gonna hurt him? He's gonna act out like he's hurt like a kid.
He's gonna be a 16. Oh my god,
that's my thing. So to Sky, I'd be like, girl,
you're gonna date a 16-year-old.
I'd be like, girl, like, to be honest, I feel for you. It sucks that happened to you, but you should have known the situation you were getting in, especially if you 2 years older, claiming, you know, wiser and stuff. Like, you should have known this. You know, if you're gonna date someone childish, if you hurt someone childish, they're gonna act out childish. Right. You know.
And I just want to say, like, don't do nothing on video if you don't want it posted.
Right.
Like, anytime.
Especially if you're a celebrity. Like, can we just say, like,
you better make sure you look good.
Normal people. They're also real people.
They're regular people.
They just got put on a higher pedestal.
Right. And, like, for her, right, it's her nudes or her porn was whatever was leaked. Everyone saw it. But, you know, if it was like, say, I did something and some guy was like, I'm leaking your stuff, you know?
You better make sure.
Which would never happen because nobody got no pictures. But, like, I'm just saying, you know, but, like, no, the world wouldn't know, but just my close friends. But we were two humans, but the media blew up her story and not mine. Because, you know? And it's like, at the end of the day, she's a girl. She made a mistake. Like, right? That could have happened to, like, if that was my life story, right? No one would have paid attention to me. I'm 21, about to be 22 if I dated. Okay, that's wrong. She's 18, right? Yeah. So if I was 18 and I was dating that, right? But I'm not famous or anything. No one would care. They'd be like, all right, Nia, it sucks to suck, whatever. But for her, they're like, you slapped that. Like, it's like, and it's like, are you guys even saying this from your heart and how you feel, or you're saying it from what you think you're supposed to be saying, or what you think how she's labeled, right? How the world had already labeled her, and are you going with it, or are you trying to understand the sides of the story? Are you trying to understand that it was immature, like meeting, it was immature, right? It was immature, but it is okay. We are human. Be immature, but learn. That's the thing. So in this situation, he should have never done that. And I think he owes her an apology. Take it down, do whatever, but like apologize and be civil and go your own way. Right? Be civil and go your ways. Be like, this ain't working. Being civil, but you know it's kids. You know you got to learn somehow, right? And this is what our parents try to protect us from. Daughter, you ain't taking no bum ass, right?
Okay.
Our mothers are trying to protect their daughters' fathers. You know,
like you did, Jay-Z.
You better just.
Don't you think it's crazy how like fathers try to protect their daughters and mothers try to protect their sons, yet they end up hurting each other anyway. Right. And it's like, damn.
But speaking on slut shaming, how about you talk to us about
some more tea?
Yeah.
But let's talk about some more cute men, okay? That's in my age range. Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Woo!
I'm so hurt.
Bruh. Him and Lori B. Harvey, they are so cute, but it's breaking my heart because that man is so dang
He's
fine.
so fine, y'all. To be freaking honest.
She's beautiful, though.
She is.
Like, and that's, if you don't know, I said Lori B. Harvey.
They're going on all these vacations and shit. Like
Lori Harvey.
Lori Harvey, that's Steve Harvey's daughter, and then we already know who Michael B. Jordan is, the Black Panther.
Shit, I did not put two and two together.
Yeah, that's his daughter. That man with the mustache and the bald head.
The potato face.
Yes,
nigga
that is his child.
Wow, okay.
So it's cute, but everybody, okay, so basically people are slut-shaming her because, you know, she's dated a few people in the industry. She's dated Future, she's dated Diddy, and she's dated Diddy's son.
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't remember that.
It's the father-son relationship.
I know, and so a few people were just claiming her to be a hoe, just saying she's for the streets, and, you know, like, a lot of that stuff. And I just wanted to see how we all felt about her relationship. Do we care?
Okay.
But a lot of women are looking at her as like a symbol of empowerment. Like, look, we can date whoever we want. You know, it's 2021.
Right.
Live your life.
You also have to understand that they're in Hollywood. You know, like they can't really like date
the
like,
dating pool
quote unquote regular people.
Right.
Yeah, they gotta kind of like stay in the famous range, and it's like everybody's kind of talked to everybody in Hollywood.
Right.
So it's like,
it's
like the Denver, Colorado. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might be messing with somebody's cousin who's his boyfriend's a girlfriend and best friends with, you know, like
because low-key, what if Diddy tried to pull you and then his son tried to pull you? Because Diddy is fine, but his sons are also fine.
So then, I mean, like, to play like the devil's advocate, that isn't it more on her? She knew that she talked to Diddy and the son, right? Maybe they didn't know that, you know, Lori.
I wonder who she talked to first.
But I don't know her story. So my thing about like
she talked to like Trey Songz, Diddy son,
athletes, like
I don't blame her.
Okay, because
at the same time she's dating. It's not like she's gonna like, you know what I mean?
We don't know what they're doing behind
When it comes to the son relationship, I kind of am like, girl, you knew better. But
that's a little.
But like you said, this is their dating pool. Like you only got so many actions. If he ain't acting right, what Meg say? Get the daddy, okay?
Okay, like, because shoot, like, well, man, that's crazy.
See, I'm kind of like.
I wish I had that pull.
Right.
How you pull the dad?
Trey Songz, Diddy,
Future. If you can be with Future and not have a kid, that's an accomplishment. Because that man
somebody fucking said it. Because
that man get a kid out of everybody.
That is the most fertile man in history. Okay. Because
besides NBA YoungBoy, that
man too. They got competition.
That man got another baby on the way. I think.
Oh yeah, number 8, number 7.
Who knows at this point?
7.
What do you guys,
only 21.
Then what would you define a slut?
He's 21 and he got 7 kids, girl.
Yeah, like
NBA?
I can't
got
breathe.
7 kids? Oh no!
7,
like
21.
Let's look it up. How many kids he has?
While she's looking it up, what would you guys define a slut then? You know, like
I don't slut shame.
I don't slut.
But
if someone would say a slut, what would you? If you heard the word slut, what would you think is behind it? You know, what would a slut be then? You know, if somebody coined that, you know,
having 2 people in the same day.
So it's like, like multiple people in the same day, but just not.
It's
just
the really
same time.
fast activity that shouldn't be that fast for somebody.
I feel it.
I think for me, like, I know what a slut is, like somebody who sleeps around, like blah 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 blah. But I don't slut shame to the point where I'm like, that don't matter. Yeah. Like, yeah, you a hoe. Right. Like you know what I mean? Like I don't care. But you know what I mean? Like, just somebody who sleeps around a lot. But that, to me, that's perfectly fine. Get yours. These niggas getting theirs.
Yeah. Okay, and that is my point with it. Because I'm like, if we're going to slut shame just to, like, tear down women and act like men don't do the same thing, that's where my issue becomes, like, no, that's what we're not going to do. Like, that's not fair. Right. Men get claps up at messing with every single woman in the whole place, and yet women get looked at when they mess with a guy's friend.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's like, forget what everybody's thinking. How do you want to be looked at? If you don't mind everybody thinking you a slut doing all this, move the way you move. Congratulations, you done made it to your life, right? Do you. But if it's like, nah, I don't really mess around like that. But you over here messing around like that, don't be acting like you one thing when you really something else. Right. So the whole Lori Harvey situation, honestly, like, she's a pretty girl. Like, girl, you know you finna pull anybody. Anybody. So, like, it's nice to know that power, right? But who gave her that power? The men. Period. So if these men are like, she's a slut, like,
but
girls
you entertained it, though.
You entertained it, though. And then
that's what it is. It really be your own niggas. Okay. It be your own niggas. Because y'all all know, I don't know if all y'all have experienced it, but it be your niggas homies that be trying to get at you first before anybody else.
And I'm pretty sure a majority of the dudes talking shit about Lori Harvey would probably date her.
Yeah, probably do it
too. It came to her. Yeah. So, you know what?
So what would you guys say about the girls calling her a slut? How would you respond to that?
They mad.
They just mad that they can't have Michael B. Jordan because, to be honest, I'm a little mad too.
Because it be the same bitches that be like, well, my man comes before my children. That be having the same energy. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That'd be like, I'm sorry, but that's just to me. Like, it's just I see that more frequently in those type of women that are like, that my man because before my children, and you hoes are wrong for not washing your man's feet before he goes to bed. Like, just that type of that. Exactly.
We don't care about the
me's. Yeah, I feel like that's what I think those type of women are. It's just like, and honestly, you're wrong for putting another woman down.
Right.
Period.
At the end of the day.
Because at the end of the day, you need to be picking another woman up. And honestly, like, she ain't did nothing wrong. Let her live.
My thing is, she ain't did nothing other females haven't done. Right?
Period.
Like, girl, she might have talked to Future, P. Diddy, and his son, but you done talked to DeAndre, his cousin, his brother, and his best friend, girl.
They broke.
And you over here saying,
and they are broke.
They're broke. But you on Instagram like, you stupid slut. Lori Harvey, you ain't shit. But you over here ain't shit probably at the dude's house right now.
Bro, like, I wish my track record was a Future and motherfucking
Trey Songz.
P. Diddy. Like, bro, I'd be telling everybody, like, you know, I dated Future and P. and his son, bro. Right. Like, don't let me.
So definitely it could be played either way. It could be played like, dang, you know, you might want to, like, what are you doing? But then it's like, you could see it as like, she knows what she wants. You know, she messed, you know, it's like, another thing about dating, I don't know the stories again. I don't know the whole behind her relationships, but like, that's what dating is. You date somebody, talk to them, see if don't work out. All right, peace out. On to the next. And that's what humans don't realize. Like, you got to understand that, like, when you're trying to talk with somebody and you're realizing that there is no connection, or you might have more of a connection than someone else, you got to understand if it's not there, it's okay to let someone go in order to find who they really meant for. And that's what hurts though. It's like, but it hurts only because, like, for the human body, and it's like with the brain, right? It releases a certain chemical when you get hurt, and that's what it is. It's just a bunch of like pain. It's like, especially when it's like you're invested and they're like, I'm sorry, I'm not, and it's like, you're hurt. But then sometimes it's mutual agreements. It's like, yeah, this was not it. Right. Or it's the girl who's like, I like you, and he's like, nah. Or it's like, you know, they just slimy, shiesty, whatever they're doing, right? But it's like, you have to understand, like, if you want to date, you have to understand your emotions in order to consider someone else's.
And my thing is that men, here's my thing, like, men will be so quick to say, like, oh, she's for the streets, but then, like, it's, like, so hard to date nowadays, because men, like, do this weird thing where, like, oh, like, I don't want to be serious, but can we still have, like, relationship benefits? Can I have relationship benefits, but I don't want to be exclusive,
and you can't fuck nobody else.
But I still want you to come over all the time, but, like, it's always this, like, weird gray area, so I'm just, like, why aren't women, like, able to have a voice and be like, oh, I don't want to deal with that, go on to the next dude. If he's not what she wants. Oh, it was fun while it lasted.
Most of the time people stay is because they don't understand. I've seen girls do the same thing, right? Go over, I mean, like, admittedly, everyone probably has done it. You're going to go over the guy's house. You're like, I don't know if I'm messing with you. You know, I don't know. Like, but I'm going to come over, you know, we going to smoke, whatever you want to do, you know, chill. But it's the same thing. I don't want to ever point fingers like men. It's because it's like, either way, pain is pain. Like, I'm not trying to bring down the man because the man shouldn't bring down the woman, neither, and vice versa, right? So it's like, we all gotta understand that pain fucking exists. Yeah. And we have to be able to deal with it. We have to be able to take away these hard, like, right? If you a hard man, be hard, but like, that's who you, if that's who you are. But like, everybody needs to break down every now and then. And it's the fact that, you know, people can't understand that. And that's why they lash out. They call people, they like call you, like, they're like, oh, you're not shit, like, da-da-da. But it's in reality, they can't face what they're dealing with inside themselves. I
think, honestly, just because I've belonged to the streets, and like I told y'all before, I was in 2 hot girl summers, like, I think that, I just disagree that they don't know what they want. You know what I mean? Because I know
what I want, and I feel like,
and also they don't know. You know, there's 2 people, like, you, some do, some don't. Like,
well, I think that if you belong to the streets, like, you are looking for something, like a certain something. And even if you meet people, like, if you can't commit to that person, like, there's something about them that you don't want. And you know you don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, you might not have the exact person you're looking for, but I know that there's, as soon as you start vibing with somebody, you know, like, I know I don't want that, you know?
Yeah.
Just, and I forgot what I was going to say to y'all. Oh, something on what you said, like, people will, I wanted to rephrase it and say, like, stop staying with people just because you have put time into that person or you have put effort into that person. Nothing. Because that's how you bitches end up unhappy with, not just you bitches, but you niggas too. Like, on both sides, you end up with these people that are cheating on you, hurting you, like, just because you don't vibe, just because you put time and effort into that person. Like, ain't nothing wrong with starting over. You know what I mean? Like,
as many times as you want.
That's what I'm saying. And it's good to start over now rather than being like, I'm going to try to force something and be 40 years down the road like, this is not going to work. But we got 4 kids and all this crazy stuff. It's like, it might hurt now, but pain is temporary, and you will find yours.
The problems you have in the beginning will be the reason you end.
Okay. Okay.
The only reason I say that is because every single time I've been talking to a dude, every single time I've been in a relationship, like, that has always been the case. The problems you have in the beginning, the reason y'all not vibing, that one thing y'all not clicking on, will either expand and be the reason why y'all don't.
My mom has always told me that. She was like, if you don't like the way he chooses food, you're for sure not going to like it in 40 years. That's just going to piss you
so funny.
off.
My mom used to tell me that the way my dad brushed his teeth was the reason they're not together.
See? Like,
she told me, she's like, I could describe it to you because I hated it so much.
For me, like, with relationships, there's 2 ways it could go, right? It could be like, that issue would be the end of you guys, or it's like that issue is something you can fix if you like talk about it, right? There's 2 types of issues with people, right?
You
issues you can fix, and then there's issues about that person that just is not gonna rock with you. It's because that's that person. You gotta understand. There's issues that's just who they are. There's issues that's like they built that over. I don't know what the hell they've been through. Like, like people are traumatized. I'm telling you, through whatever. Like people be traumatized, and that's how people. And that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta be able to understand if it's no, that's just them and we're not working, or this is a trait they have, and if I express it, you know, are you willing to compromise on that trait? Like me personally, if someone didn't like I don't really eat meat or anything, so I would hate if a guy was like, oh, hell no, I can't take you to seafood, bro. I'd be like, damn, I ordered the potatoes or something. Like, still take me.
So what are you
But for me, it's like, I'm willing to compromise. Yeah, I'm like, I will go to the seafood, right? I'm like, if my man loves seafood, I'll go there. But I'll get the potatoes. I'll get fries or some little side or something.
What's y'all's turnoffs? What's y'all like, what's going on my what is that for y'all?
Manners.
Manners?
I don't like when nobody doesn't have manners.
So manners, but like saying please, thank you.
I really just think
in
about
general.
that.
Yeah, no, I don't like, no.
What about you?
You said you were just thinking about
this? No,
I
said I really want to think about this one too, guys.
Me too.
Because I want to because I feel like I have one, but then I'm like, I can't.
Well, let me tell you. Well,
let me tell you.
Well, they think, I'm just going to go over the first monologue of how many men.
I think mine would be, pettiness. I hate a petty nigga, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I know this for sure from my ex, but I just hate when, like, dudes will be, like, for example, like, I don't know, just straight petty or, like, childish or, like, immature. Like, I don't know. That just is the biggest turn off for me. Just, like, you like, chose violence. You, like, you woke up, you just chose to be petty. Yes. I think that's my biggest turn off. And not even, like, that playful, like, oh, bet type of petty. Like, that old, like, oh, well, you didn't like my shoes, so we're not going type of petty. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
I hate that. Or just you made me mad, so I'm just going to lay down in my room all day type of people. I hate those type of people.
Yes.
I ain't never came across them, because if that's the thing, I'd be like, I ain't gonna say nothing, I'm just gonna hit the door. See ya.
Right.
But, my thing is, like, being upfront. I love someone who's honest, like, as coming to myself, like, you know, everybody lies every now and then, but if it's, like, you trying to mess with me as a person, let me know, like, who you are, right? And it's hard to let you know, right? This is something that, dishonesty,
turn off.
Yeah, it's a dishonesty.
I was like,
turn off.
wait a minute, what are we talking about?
That's
a good one, too.
And it's my thing is just, like, yes, I already know, you know, I got a nice little body, and I'm a little cute or whatever, and men want to, you know, they want to fuck. And it's like, I can sense you want to fuck me, like, clearly, like, that's obvious. You over here damn near like over across the room. Bark up my tree. Like, wait,
barking up my tree.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, I'd rather have a guy be upfront with that, because then it makes me want to be petty, and I don't like stooping low to their level. And it's like, just be upfront. And men won't be, because they're like, they know that if they want to have sex, they have to like lie about it, right? Because they know females ain't just like, what? You want
some girls would be like,
but yeah, right, they have some
girls. I agree. Like, if you are upfront and you are about it, then maybe I'm more likely to be.
But guess what that upfrontness would be? Like, you know, how you said there's females that be about it? When you're upfront that you want some sex, you're going to find upfront females who also want sex, and boom, look at y'all. Y'all ain't going to do it to anybody else's life. Right, boom. And that's how you do it. So when you now get into a relationship with someone, those, like, you know, those ticks or whatever, you got to understand, is that who they are, right? Because if it's who they are, you just fuck machine. You got to go find some other fuck machine, you know? You just want to do all that.
She's calling me the fuck out.
I'm so dead, no, but like, not even like you or anything like that.
So if you're a rabbit, go find another rabbit.
Go find another rabbit. Go find your rabbit. Ain't no wrong with little rabbit action. I'm telling you, but I'm saying like. You just gotta find your, like, you know, your person, and that comes from just being upfront. Like, don't make me think you somebody else for 2 months and you over here like the same dude who you wasn't, you know, like. Yeah. But that's what I just can't stand.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you have to say? No, I guess my biggest turnoff would be like somebody who does not know how to treat like a woman. Okay. You know, like I feel like I am kind of needy. But I don't like need things, but there are certain things I need, you know?
I feel you, like...
Yeah.
I need affection sometimes. You know, if I had a bad day, I want a hug. Like, I don't want you to sit there and tell me, like, well, you should have did this. And I'm going to cry. Like, I just need a hug. You know, like, or I hate, like, you know, like, I want the door open for me. Like, if we go out in public, like, maybe I want to hold hands. Like, you know, like...
You don't have to consistently ask.
Yes.
Like, see, but that's where it comes from. Being like upfront. You find someone who knows that I know you don't want to ask, so I'm gonna do it because I know the little things you like.
Thank you.
And that, where does that come from?
There's literally some men who just think like sex is enough. Like, and I hate those men who think like, oh, well, we had sex. Like, aren't you happy? Like, no.
Did I not give you?
Like, we haven't went on a date in 2 years.
On that note, we're gonna go into another break. Sorry, I don't mean to cut y'all off. We're gonna go into another break, y'all. We will be back in a few.
Take your girl on a date.
Take your girl on a date. missed us. We are going to be on to the next topic. We just left off on take your girl on a date.
Yes, we hope you do.
Surprises.
Do it.
Surprises.
Do something nice.
Just do something that you like and take her with you.
That is a little bit out of your way. That is
No cap. My first going out with my boyfriend, we went to the laundromat because I was just like,
that's cute.
It was just
you guys need help with laundry. What is wrong with
laundry together? It doesn't have to be some extravagant.
Yeah, I was like, I don't.
The talks y'all did good. This is a good conversation too, as well.
We're live.
We are live, people.
We are live. We're all just watching.
That's the boss man.
Thank you, Tux.
Featuring Tux.
Yeah. He said, y'all doing a good job. Good job, ladies. Keep talking.
You see how you be doing this? You see how you be doing this, y'all?
But no cap. But I was just like, he was just like, yeah, I'm not doing anything today. I wanted to see my man, so he's like, let's go to the laundromat. And that's
thank you.
every 2 weeks we go to the laundromat.
I wish my dude would help me with laundry.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you, it's the little things. It's noticing. Oh, maybe she doesn't do laundry. She doesn't like to do laundry. Let me help her.
He knows that.
That's what I'm saying. The little things go so far for a woman. Women love that thing, and that's why we're like, it doesn't have to be $5 million date.
Right.
It can be as simple as
have to be a charcuterie board.
No, doesn't have to be a charcuterie board. It's still gotta be a laundromat, but I gotta be something you love.
Dishes. Just clean the bathroom.
Right.
I don't. You do the dishes, and I would love you.
Right?
Oh my
You see
god.
how that works?
Right.
Literally, the more you clean the dishes, the more I will cook. It's a give take. If I see clean dishes, it's gonna make me
I'm not gonna lie. I will, but I can't cook, y'all. So I'll do the dishes.
I will try though. If there's some clean dishes in there, if I know.
I don't. Oh my bad. My man slept under the couch.
Oh, that's
for
smart.
me.
Really?
Yeah.
That's my thing is
that's what I'm like.
someone who I don't like people who clean my place knowing they just sweep or whatever. It's like
I know
you better pick that up, sweep under there, wipe the counter, ruin that, and then you want to lift my couch down. That's what I'm talking about. That's
because I was like, I just told him I'm probably gonna clean today. He just came over. He's like, you want me to clean the living room? I come back out of the kitchen, my couch cushion's off. He's sweeping. When I tell you, I texted my mama. This man is sweeping in my couch.
That's what I'm saying. I'm having my little boo clean. So
right.
See, and that's all we want. It's the little things.
It's the little things, yeah. All right.
But no, okay. So the next.
Speaking of little things.
There was a little bit rumors going around about Jeffree Star and Kanye West doing a little dirty stuff. I mean, he's been living out in Wyoming. Kim and Kanye are getting a divorce.
No, they are divorced.
Oh yeah, they finalized it.
Yeah,
it's
they filed the papers already.
Yes.
And that comes from not being upfront, marrying someone you shouldn't have. Now you 5 children deep.
No, we can get more back into that.
Yeah,
those are beautiful children.
Yeah, they're very gorgeous.
They're cute.
They're gorgeous.
But it's sad that it's like, they couldn't. And it's because, it's not this they just can't work it out. It's because they're not meant to be together.
No,
everybody knew. Kanye, you should have
just not definitely there anymore.
He definitely needs help.
It's getting sad.
And he needs help from some color.
He needs help from some black people.
That's what I'm saying.
Black people.
So he needs some black people.
But have you guys heard of the Kardashian curse? Anybody that dates
no, I'm not surprised about that.
Like a Kardashian or
wait.
Anybody who interacts with them, they get worse than when you started off with them.
They're like witches or something.
Mm-hmm. We've all seen him go down. I mean,
all the men
Thompson, he's looking pretty bad. I don't know how he's doing nowadays.
Right.
I know I haven't heard about him.
Him and Chloe been off and on, and then I see, and this is what doesn't make sense to me, how they want to bash Lori Harvey and stuff like that, but Kendall Jenner has dated all the basketball players, the football players. Kylie Jenner's dated every rapper.
It's because she's white.
Yeah, and literally, they can
as the family, as a collective, they probably have dated a majority of the rappers, basketball players,
the
football
players, in Hollywood.
Literally, and I'm just like,
let's just say when they walk into a room, they know a lot of people.
Right?
Yeah.
They pass around like a blunt.
But I wasn't surprised to hear that.
Who's she on? Not me, hell no, that's not my life. She fucked my life up. So they got my basketball career with the shit.
even said that to Travis Scott, like, dude,
Don't date her.
don't do it. Don't do it. There's reasons
And they
why
probably took it as like, he just mad because I'm getting with his girl. He's like, I'm trying to help you.
Right, he's like, I'm trying to warn you, like the dude from Get Out. When he took the picture. He's like,
Get out, run. And that guy was like, brother, you alright, brother?
Right?
Now
I do think Kanye West is in the sunken place, though. Like,
but
genuinely.
I don't think he's having it. It's not true though. The rumors ended up being fake. Jeffree Star debunked the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
They are not sleeping together, but it's just funny, and I wouldn't be surprised if they were, because at this point, what the hell?
It's
like
Hollywood.
I know 2021
sleeping with each other in
2020 was a shit show.
Right.
We've got. I didn't even know what to expect this year, but it was
I really
funny.
wish it wasn't, because it would probably be funnier if it wasn't.
I know, right? Well, I mean, okay, so it came from claims, like, somebody said she was, like, a Hollywood insider.
I think it started on a TikTok.
Yeah, on a TikTok.
Yeah.
This white girl.
Mm-hmm. She said she was a Hollywood, insider, and that she said that he was dating, like, a popular male influencer.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know.
And it was either James or
a makeup guru.
Jeffree, yeah.
So it could still be.
I think the only reason I also don't believe it is because Jeffree was called racist several times.
But no, but didn't he did that black basketball player?
No. That black dude came out and
he owned up to paying?
No, he said that Jeffree was paying him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To getting paid for that stuff. Yeah,
but he's paying him to make, because it was in the midst of everything going on, people calling him racist and shit. He's like paying him like, see, look, I got one. I'm not racist. Yeah, my kids are black. I'm not racist.
My thing is, like, all these, like, couples and the mixes and whatever, it just makes me realize, like, black on black love is truly powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not only, there's not only ups and downs, but it's like, I will stick through you through thick and thin, because I know that what we got is real.
Right.
Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, I swear, he's a strong man.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not saying that they're doing good, but in spite of what they went through, like,
you know who I like? I see them all the time on Instagram is Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle.
I like Breonna Taylor and then her husband.
Oh,
Now
I love that entire album. First of all, that was a real
good one.
I love them.
Isn't he in one of her music videos?
Yes.
She said something. I was listening to like a video something. Yeah, and then she was saying like it was hard to not be turned on by him while he was
shoot. What I'm like, everybody come out of the room. Everybody get out.
It's her husband, and that man is like 6'5",
and she's
fine as hell.
Nice.
He's gorgeous.
She's beautiful. Her body size.
That's right there is when you find two people that just match. And
but I'm like, why can't I just find that type of love?
And then Sierra Russell Wilson, them two.
They are so cute. Like, even I just wish I want a Michelle Obama. I just want a Barack Obama love.
You're right.
And even like there's just so much black love, like just beautiful black love.
But we always see in media and everything the interracial shit. Like, why is it black love? Why are we
representing?
Why is our black men always with somebody other than our black women? And why is our black our black women always just getting shitted on, or like and then it like makes black women want to go to other freaking races, and it's like if they really if in the media they showed us that there are black love like this and like freaking idolize like Amon Trumpet and freaking Tiana Taylor rather than Kylie and Travis. Like, that's the reason why we feel there's no hope in our black men. It's because they put it in the media and that's what we see. So we're like, that's how we feel the media.
But also, it's not even just the media. Just like the black men that we encounter and the black women that you like. I know black men encounter black women that be like, I don't want to date them. I don't want to date you. Yeah. But like, just like the narrative we put out about each other. Yeah. Like, like this nigga's broke. Or like, I don't want to date her. She's like angry. Literally, no cap. I'm sorry if y'all are listening to this, but I'm about to put y'all on blast. But my mom literally was like, my uncles don't want to be with black women because they can't control them. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of the narrative. Like, black women are too strong or too aggressive. Like, they don't want
to switch the role.
I'm tired of that. Like, I'm tired of that.
The thing, it's like,
what's wrong with
black women are too everything but perfect. They're too either much too little, too big, too small. Like your hair's too straight but too curly. But it's like
Right.
Why is everybody so worried about like what we are doing? But that just, reassures how much power is in your presence.
Yeah. Right.
How much pressure you
And why do we have so
naturally.
much pressure and then Ashley gets a pass? Like,
Yeah.
It's because you hold so much pressure. Now, if they let you realize that, Bree, you know how dangerous our world would be if they let the black woman realize how strong the black woman is. This world would be shitting bricks because it would be changed.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if we put,
but everybody secretly loves black women.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
everybody
I think we
They
do
know
know it.
already.
Like, we're just very humble about it. Like, we know it.
we know,
We
but
know
like, to
what we
a
got,
certain
you know,
extent,
you know
right?
what I mean?
But at this point, now we do. But back then, say like 4 years ago, would you have thought you knew it? Like you would be like, what the fuck is up with these people, right? Why?
So.
But that's what I'm saying. 4 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever year. But like now,
Right.
it's pushed us to the point where it's like, I ain't letting nobody shit on me, man. Fuck you, like whatever. Like we something else. Like look at us, right? We're like black. Everybody want to be black. So now we realize that. But back then we never realized it because it wasn't pursued so heavily in the media, right? But now we see the discrepancies that we never saw in the past before, and that's why we're like, oh, now we realize how desired we are. But yet we're not idolized the way we should be.
Well, and I feel like there's a big generational curse too with just like how it was back in the day. Like back in the day, it was traditional, like the man provided and the woman just stayed home and did household duties. But now women are going out getting jobs, becoming doctors, making more money than their husbands. Yep. And then I feel like still like now we're becoming more independent, but it's like men kind of like want a woman who's independent, but it's like kind of weird because like they don't really know their role now. Like we're supposed to be playing the provider role, but
right.
If the woman is providing, like
they're like, what do I do?
They get insecure, and that's been like kind of hard for me, just like as a business owner, just like as like someone who wants to be in business. Like I'm very just like I need this done this certain way, and I want you to help me. If you're gonna help me, I need it done this way. And if I don't want you to help me, if you're not gonna do it this way, and they get really mad, they're like, well, I want to help you do it this way, and I feel like you should do it this way. And I'm like, I didn't ask your opinion. Like I don't need it, So
bro, that's literally
that's
like
also the thing. I don't like it when men wanna tell you what to do.
Control you.
Like, if I ask you a question, please answer the question and the question only. Do not go into what you think I should do. Right. Yes. I've done my own research.
We done reverse
I know.
Like, wait a minute.
Right. Now we're going to go in a circle.
Because it's like, I didn't ask you to think for me. Like, I already got it figured out. Like, unless, like me personally, if I need help, I'm gonna ask for it. Like, I just hate when men wanna mansplain shit. Like, sometimes I just let them do it.
Man, like, thank you, babe.
I be like, and sometimes I just be complaining out loud sometimes. Like, like, a perfect example. I was riding in the car with one of my sergeants, and I was like, damn, I left my gloss. He's like, well, maybe next time you should carry it, but like,
honestly,
I was like, we're wearing masks. Yeah. Like, I'm not, like, I left my gloss. I wanted it. I was just saying out loud, like, damn, I would like some gloss. But I was just letting them tell me, you need to put it in your pocket. I was just like,
like, I feel you. Like, I'll have an idea for, like, my business. I'm like, ooh, babe, should I do this? And then he'll be like, well, actually, you should just do a whole nother event like this. And I'm just like, no. Okay, like, now we're getting off the track. And you didn't even answer my question.
The thing with, like, those situations, I think, like, I'm not gonna shit on me. I grew up with brothers, so I'm like, I love my brothers so much. I'm like, so I back men a lot. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So, but I mean, like, as a woman, I'm like, I'm gonna back my damn self. So I feel like I always try to find the balance in it. So, like, for a man's side, I feel like, they do mansplain. It's like, sometimes it's like, I want to talk just to talk and understand that as your girlfriend. Like, I like to talk.
Exactly what it is. I like to talk just to talk. Just listen.
Sometimes. And see, and if you don't like that, that is perfectly fine. If you don't like listening, right? Then I ain't the girl for you. And you need to go,
or I'm not finna listen to your rants.
Or, right. So it's gotta be some type of equal, right?
So about your fucking game.
Right. About how 2K did you wrong or your friend beat you in 2K and it was fraud and cheating. I don't want to hear it.
That's how they be, right? It gets hyped. So it's like definitely much of a balance. So, but that comes from the, like, men aren't mind readers, right? As we can tell, they cannot pick up what we putting down. No. So we gotta literally, like,
even if you lay it there,
right? You can lay it there
on the table.
So now you gotta be like, I'm gonna lay it here with my words so clearly that it's like, if you miss it, again, I don't think we're the right people for each other, you know, at that point. So it's like, we have to definitely go above and beyond to explain to, like, the man. But it's only because, like, some men genuinely be like, I was not even, like, you have to understand, men are a different breed from
I
females.
was just gonna say dumb. I was gonna say dumb too. Like, yeah. I'm about to say it. No, but not all men are dumb. Not all men are dumb. We're playing. We're playing.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like your viewers just
go down.
They're like, and we out. And laugh.
There the women go.
But that's what I'm saying. You
right.
gotta express that. That's what I've learned out of like my experiences and stuff. Like me, I'm like I've learned I like to talk not only from people that like my brothers and stuff, but like Bree has been like, girl, you talk a lot. And I'm like, oh, I do talk a lot, but I love that about myself. You know, I talk with a purpose, and I like to talk because I speak with passion about things I speak about. So I'm like, I need to find someone who understands that about me, and I'll express that to them, and be like, listen, I like to talk, so sometimes it's rhetorical on your end. You ain't got to respond. Just listen.
Just listen.
I'm interested in something. Not your head.
Confused what
Not
you
your head and be like,
answered.
Bro, sometimes I'm just thinking out loud, and then you answer, and it just throws me off.
Right.
Talking to you.
Right?
Who are you talking to?
That comes from us explaining that to them, right? Being like, sometimes I'm gonna talk, but sometimes I do want your advice. And when you do ask for a man's help and stuff, you gotta understand that it's not gonna be the help that you like wanted in a certain way. They're gonna help you the best of what they believe they're helping.
That's what I also.
And sometimes it's fucking it up, and you're like, I should have never asked you. Right? But you're like, I love you because you tried.
I just listen and I don't even do what they tell me. I'm like, I already figured it out.
Have you ever had like a dude like tell you something and then you say something and then they say the same thing you said?
And they try to make it seem like it's
They said that this whole time, and you're just like,
that's what I've been saying.
And they're like, no, you didn't. You said that, and I'm like, you know what? I hate this whole conversation.
I don't want to be here.
All right, ladies, let's start wrapping it up real quick. Before we do, we have to shout out because it is National DJ Day. We're gonna shout out some of our female DJs because today we run the world. Go ahead, Breezy B.
So shout out DJ Simone Says. Whoop, 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 whoop. Shout out. DJ Day, DJ Tamika T, and DJ J Love.
Woo! Keep doing your thing out there.
Keep representing for the women
and
around the world.
And these are local DJs.
Right, if y'all paying attention, listening in, I'm a hype woman. Let me know if you need me in the background.
Right, like,
I'll be in the background like, what?
All right, y'all. Thank you as always for tuning in. Do you guys have any of your things you want to shout out?
Quick announcement. Since the guys aren't here, we are still doing our Secret Santa, but we're just gonna wait until they come back. We are still doing a giveaway to our most supportive viewers. So if you still want to be involved in that giveaway, just comment on a lot of our videos or
comment, share, make sure you're subscribed.
But we're gonna do the one who likes and comments and subscribes the most to all of our stuff. So
that means get a Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything.
We also are going to do movie reviews. So let us know if you guys want us to watch a black movie or anything like that. We're gonna start doing that in the upcoming weeks. But yes, it's Breezy B. Follow me. Love sunglasses.
Hey, I ain't got no kind of words, but my name is Nia. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Nini_4ya. NINI_4ya.
She got the whole.
Right? Look at that.
You got anything?
Nope, but it's Grace Face.
Got your hair?
Right.
I do hair, I do locks and makeup, so maybe you guys can hit me up on my Instagram. It is Grace Faye, and then the E's are 3, so Grace_Faye.
For my thing, my bad, I forgot I've been writing papers and stuff, a lot of the things I talk about, trust and believe, there's a lot of weight behind it, whether it's books, interview, a lot of things, so I'm starting a blog or something, so if you do go to my page, there's gonna be a little link. So if you want to read, if you don't want to, also, I'm cool with the 200 followers I got. Right?
Quick shout out. Y'all know next month is coming up. Every single Black History Month. My page at Black Pride on Instagram, at BLK Pride on Instagram. We're going to be showing off for our 3rd year now doing Black History Month photo shoots. Make sure you stay tuned, get educated, look out for Black excellence. And on that note, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you guys.
Girls run the world.
Make sure you subscribe.
Right.
And like, share, subscribe. And remember, we run the world, like she said.
Yes.
We out.
Always
bye,
girls
y'all.
up in this.